Research shows that better educated people are significantly more likely to believe in PTSD. So we decided to ask the most educated people in the world, U of M students. We asked them about their views on remote viewing. Let's see what they said.
I do.
Yeah?
No.
I think so.
No.
Yes, I do.
No.
I've probably heard of the concept. When one person sends images telepathically to another person.
Okay.
So not surprisingly, not one of our interviewees actually knew what remote viewing was, so we had to tell them a definition. And what we told them was, we are defining remote viewing as awareness of distant objects or places without employing the use of normal senses. This definition came from Ingo Swan, who helped develop the process of remote viewing. We are going to show you a short video to help explain the process more.
Let me explain to you what the typical initial protocol at Stanford Research Institute was.
Worked with Dr. Putoff and Russell Tard, and a remote viewer would go out there for evaluation.
Once you were in the room, then Dr. Putoff would generate a random number with his computer, and it would say envelope 152. He would
Tell me more about that. You mentioned such and such. Tell me a little bit more about that. Why did you say that? Don't get too far afraid.
So when I say remote viewing, that's what I mean. I mean this very controlled, organized situation.
It makes no sense.
I'm not exactly sure yet.
Interesting. Something that you wouldn't really think to do on a daily basis.
No. No, I don't.
No.
I have to say no.
I'm open to the possibility that it is a real thing, but I can't really conclude that it is.
I think it's something that you could do if you wanted to do it, but it's not something people think about doing.
I'm not sure, but it seems unlikely.
Here we have the drawing created by Pat Price when he was asked to remote view coordinates given to him by the CIA. No one knew what was at this location, and Pat Price came up with the drawing on the right. Much later, satellite imagery produced an image of the site, and the image on the left is a redrawing of the satellite image.
It's interesting.
Nope.
I definitely think the probability of it being fact is higher after seeing these.
I guess anything's possible.
Well, it certainly raises a lot of questions.
It does not really do much for me.
It is remarkable, but I would like to see more scientific stuff done.
I don't know. I have no idea what happened, but just like I don't believe in psychics.
I guess it doesn't give me enough evidence to make a complete decision one way or another.
I'm really open to it, and I'm not necessarily saying it does or it doesn't exist.
I think it sounds cool, but I'm still slightly skeptical.
It would probably take a lot more reading about that for that to change my opinion.
I wouldn't be able to do it.
You bet.
I wouldn't be able to do it. Like if you were set to the dying and I didn't know you were the dying and I was told to draw where you were, I wouldn't be able to do it.
I would like to actually get one of those trials, experience one of those experiments they tried.
I would definitely be interested in more evidence.
In the beginning, most of our participants either didn't even know what remote viewing was or they didn't even believe in it. However, after being briefly exposed to a few pieces of concrete evidence, some of them were more open to the possibility that remote viewing was indeed real. Unfortunately though, none of them were completely convinced and all of them wanted more evidence before taking a definitive stance on the issue. I guess that's just the Michigan difference.